What's up and what's good, everybody? It's your girl Abby Rose and I am back with another video. I know y'all miss me, but it's alright, because guess what, your girl is back. Alright, your girl is back. I'm gonna be dropping my videos back to back. Not back to back, more like, you know, 2 videos a week. Y'all working with me? 2 videos a week, maybe like 3, maybe, I don't know. I fought long and hard to get this video out for y'all, so I'm gonna need you to watch it, okay? And I'm gonna need you to subscribe, I'm gonna need you to comment, I'm gonna need you to like, you feel me? I'm gonna need you to send me a little DM that you watched my video, you feel me? Or I don't know. But today's video is gonna be very interesting for you guys. I know I've been gone for so long and so much has happened, like literally. If you guys watch me on Instagram or watch me on Snapchat, you guys see my lifestyle. You guys see what I do. So one thing that has changed about my life so far that I have not told you guys is that I quit my job. If you guys did not know, I worked at Footlocker. Yes, Footlocker. Some of you guys know because some of you guys have seen me working there before. You guys have visited me and seen me there. But some of you guys don't even know that I had a job. Some of you guys don't know I worked at Footlocker. Like, so today's video is all about Footlocker, okay? Today's video is gonna be how to get a job at Footlocker. So I'm gonna insert a picture of me working there. This is me. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to get a job there, how to show up at the interview, how to, you feel me, get the job right away, the pros and cons about working there, and yeah, maybe share some experience about, you know, how it was for me working there and stuff like that, if you guys want to know. But yeah, let's just get right into the video, okay sis? All right, so I wrote down a couple stuff on my notes so that I don't forget. But first, how to get hired, right? So the way that I got hired at Footlocker, I applied to like millions, and I'm telling you, like, I applied to so many Footlockers when I got out of high school. So I graduated high school in 2016. I applied to like 15 Footlockers in New York, okay? Like so many Footlockers. And I applied on footlockercareer.com. And I also applied on sneaker jobs. So if you guys want to know like sneaker jobs, I'll put the link in the description bar down below so you guys could, like, you know, apply to Footlocker. But I applied on sneaker jobs and I didn't really get a call back. At the time I was working at Macy's and I didn't really get a call back until like a month later, like literally. And they only called me back because there was a new Footlocker opening in Times Square. So they was hiring over like 100 people for this new Footlocker. So, you know, I got a call back and they told me that I was going to be going to a group interview. So rule number 1, you're gonna apply. So apply to sneaker jobs or apply to Footlocker careers. I'm gonna leave both links down below so you guys could try both of them. Step number 2, when they get a call back, they're gonna tell you if it's one-on-one or if they're gonna tell you if it's a group interview, okay? So for me, I had a group interview. So when you go into a group interview, what you want to do is smile, okay? You want to smile and you want to make sure that you are loud. You're louder than everybody. You're assertive. You want to answer every question first, okay? That's what you're going to do. So when you go into a group interview, this is how you're going to dress, all right? I'll tell you right now. You're going to have a button-up, like a nice little shirt, a button-up shirt, some slacks, or like, you know, like uniform pants, like those type of pants, and then you're gonna wear your favorite sneaker, okay? I know a lot of people tell you when you go to a job interview, just go and wear professional things, but this is Footlocker, honey. We don't want to see them, you know, church shoes and all that. We want to see your favorite sneaker. We want to see what you got in your closet. Like, we want to know what you got, all right? So show up with your favorite sneaker and make sure they're clean, okay? They gotta be clean. Make sure they look nice with what you're wearing. They don't look, you know, crazy. So that's rule number 1. So number 1, you're gonna apply and then you're gonna wear your favorite sneaker and you're going to ace the interview by smiling a lot, okay? I hope I didn't, you feel me, like, I'm not all over the place for everything. I'm sorry. So when you sit down in the interview, right, in the group interview, there's gonna be like at least 3 to like 15, 20 people. It doesn't really, I don't really know how many people for everybody it is, but for me, it was like 10 people in a group for me. So every interview is different. Remember that. Every interview is different. So if your friend is telling you, oh yeah, it's easy, the questions are easy, every interview is different. They're gonna ask you different questions every time. So you just have to come prepared, you know? So get some questions from this video, get some questions from another video, get some questions from your friend, so that you know, like, you have an idea about what they're gonna ask you, okay? So the most important question that they ask you is, why do you want to work here? That's usually the first question they always ask you, or like, you know, in the middle of what it is, because they're gonna ask you to describe yourself. They're gonna ask you, who are you, like, you know, but they really want to know why you work here. Don't say that you're a sneakerhead. Do not say that you love sneakers, that's why you want to work here, because duh, everybody applied to Footlocker because they love sneakers, okay? So they don't want to know about that. Tell them why you really want to work here, not just because of sneakers. Tell them that, oh, I'm trying to, let me give you an example, okay? Why do you want to work here? I want to work here because I want to grow in my customer service, and I also want to learn more about selling, you know? You could say stuff like that, okay? But talking about sneakers and talking about sneakerheads and all that, they're gonna look at you like, okay, we all sneakerheads in here, so what makes you different, you know? That's the whole point. So once you get that question out of the way, they're definitely gonna ask you about customer service questions. So customer service in Footlocker is very important. When I tell you so important, it's not even funny. Like, you can get fired for talking to a customer crazy, like, for real, okay? So they're gonna ask you about customer service. They're gonna ask you about what's the proper way to serve a customer, like stuff like that, and you gotta answer them. You just gotta let them know, like, customers come first. Customers are always right, even though customers are not always right. I'll let you know that right now. Customers are not always right, but the customer's always right. Customers always come first. You know, you always gotta make sure you attend to the customer. So you could always say that, or you could just make it seem like customers are very important to you, okay? The way they leave the store is very important to you. That's what they like to hear. So the next question they're gonna ask you guys, all right, is your favorite sneaker. Now, this question might just seem like a regular casual question, but trust me, it's not. This is the question that they want to see your product knowledge. So product knowledge is basically, how much do you know about sneakers? How much do you know about clothing? Like, basically the background story and stuff, okay? So they're gonna ask you your favorite sneaker. If you want to say a Jordan, let's say your favorite sneakers are the Concord 11s, the ones that just came out, right? You want to talk about the history of the sneaker too. So my favorite sneaker is the Concord 11s because, you know, Jordan is my favorite basketball player, and I love the history of the shoe. It came out 6 times, and I'm gonna, you know, stuff like that. You want to be more specific about your reason of the sneaker. Oh, my favorite sneaker is the Ultra Boost, Adidas Ultra Boost, because I love that it's a running sneaker and also a casual sneaker, and it comes in many different colors. You could say something like that. But if you say my favorite sneakers is Vans because I like Vans, they're gonna look at you and they're gonna look away, like, literally. So you want to make sure that you have a different answer for your sneakers all the time, right? Because you're gonna be working at Footlocker. There's gonna be a lot of people coming up to you asking you, oh, do you guys have those new Kyries in store? And you're gonna be looking at them like. So make sure that you, before you go to the interview, you at least, you know, learn a little bit more about some sneakers that just came out, because, you know, they might throw out that question like, oh, did you guys hear about whatever sneaker that came out that weekend? So make sure you, like, educate yourself on what sneaker came out that weekend. If you're not that big of a sneakerhead, because some people that work at Footlocker are not that big of a sneakerhead, but they know something, you know? So yeah, so that's basically it on how to get hired. When I got hired at Footlocker, I was hired to the biggest Footlocker in New York City, okay? Like, I worked in Times Square. If you guys don't know what Times Square is, it is basically the tourist area of New York. So that's where I worked. I worked at Tourist Central of New York City, Times Square, right in the middle. Some of you guys have seen me there, some of you guys haven't, but yeah, I'm going to make probably a part 2 and a part 3 to this video, because there's so much more that you guys need to learn about working at Footlocker. Probably in the part 2, there's gonna be a part 2 to this video. In part 2, I'm gonna tell you guys the pros and the cons about working there, the discount, what can you wear, how fun is it, like stuff, all the questions that a lot of you guys already ask me. I'm definitely going to be answering them. This video was just about, you know, how to get the job. Once you get the job, we could talk about the pros and the cons. If you don't get the job, then what are we talking about? You feel me? What are we talking about? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was quick and, you know, fast. A little Footlocker 101, you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you guys stick around to see part 2, which will be going up tomorrow, okay? And I'm sorry I've been going for so long, but I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna try my best to be uploading as much as I can, okay? As much as I can, all right? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Follow my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Twitter, okay? Everything will be down below for you guys to be nosy. See you guys tomorrow. Toodles.